Alright folks, today we're diving into something truly transformative: commanding presence in public speaking. Now, when I say commanding presence, I'm talking about that magnetic quality some speakers possess that immediately captures your attention, right? Think back to the last time you heard someone speak who had that commanding aura. You couldn't look away, could you?
Yeah, I totally get that. I mean, was it someone like Ren Kwan, Lei Zhen, I don't know, Martin Luther King Jr.? His speeches definitely had that effect.
Exactly. Martin Luther King Jr. was a master at projecting authority and charisma. His use of rhythm and pauses made his messages resonate deeply. Now, let's break down the elements of commanding presence. First up, confidence. It's a bit like walking into a room and having everyone's eyes drawn to you, like a moth to a flame. You know that feeling?
Yes. But how do you actually me become confident? Like, do you just fake it until you make it?
That's a great question. Faking it can work to some extent, but it goes deeper than that. It's also about knowing your material inside and out. When you're prepared, you exude a different level of confidence, like a lion, strong and poised. You'd approach the stage like, I'm ready to share my insights with you all, right?
So, really knowing your stuff is key? It sounds almost like being a chef who's cooked a dish 1,000 times. Then getting on MasterChef and just wowing the judges?
Absolutely. That chef analogy is spot on. Just like a seasoned chef, a speaker should practice, rehearse, and refine their message until it becomes second nature. Speaking of which, let's discuss physical presence. Your body language, how you stand, how you gesture, it all communicates authority.
Ooh! Like when you see someone walking into a room and they're pricks? Standing tall, right? You just feel their energy?
Precisely. It's about owning the space around you. Confidence in posture, eye contact, and intentional movements can create a sense of trust and engagement. You want your audience to feel like you're not just sharing information, but inspiring them. It's like being a conductor of an orchestra. You guide their emotions with your presence.
Wow, and I've seen speakers who just like gaze over people's heads. It's super awkward. Is that a lack of confidence?
It can be. When speakers don't make eye contact, they might appear disconnected or uncertain. Looking at your audience makes them feel included and valued. It's an interaction, after all. You want to establish a rapport. Make each person feel like you're speaking directly to them.
Gotcha. So it's almost like you're weaving a web that connects everyone in the room. How cool is that?
Exactly, weaving a web. And then there's the vocal presence. Your tone, pace, and volume are just as important as your physical aura. Think of it as color in a painting. Your voice can convey excitement, urgency, or calmness. Inflection is crucial. You want to pull your audience in like a suspenseful thriller.
So how do you practice that? Like, do you stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself?
That's one method for sure. But also consider using audio recordings. Listen to yourself, tweak your tone here, slow down, or speed up there. It's all about finding your unique style while maintaining that commanding presence.
Ooh, I bet it must feel a bit confronting to hear your own voice. Like when you hear it recorded for the first time. Totally weird.
Absolutely. But it's necessary for growth. And speaking of growth, let's look at examples of great speakers, people like Barack Obama or Maya Angelou. Their presence is not only captivating, but also deeply inspiring.
Yeah, I see that. They have this grandeur, aura that just attracts you. But, like, how did they develop that?
Fantastic inquiry. They likely practiced relentlessly, embraced their unique traits, and crafted their storytelling abilities. It's about finding what makes you authentic and harnessing that energy. You know, everyone has their own quirks. It's what makes us human.
So it's kind of like your secret sauce, right? But what if someone thinks they don't have a commanding personality?
That's where developing a personal plan comes in. Everyone can cultivate a commanding presence. It's not about changing who you are, but enhancing your best traits. Start small, set specific goals, and practice consistently. Maybe it's joining a Toastmasters group, or simply speaking more frequently in social settings.
Sounds like a plan. So give yourself permission to grow nice. I love it.
Exactly. It's a journey, not an overnight transformation. So whether you aim to lead meetings, engage an audience, or just feel more empowered in conversations, remember your commanding presence is just waiting to be unveiled.
Wow, this is all so enlightening. I feel like I actually have the tools now. Thanks for breaking it down.